Everyone, I'm Dino Gerardi, and during this presentation, I will tell you about the Master in Economics of the University of Turin. Master in Economics is a program of the Department of Economics, Social Studies, Applied Mathematics, and Statistics. I am the director. The deputy director is Ignacio Monzon. So this is a master program, so you need an undergraduate degree to enroll. The length is 2 years. So here are some pictures of our department and our classrooms. Before I tell you about the program, let's start with the field of economics. So what is economics? So we hear in our daily life about economic phenomena like economic growth, unemployment, retirement, taxes. But what do economists exactly do? Some real life topics that economics studies. So we study how market works, how goods, services are produced. So we study how wages are formed. So why some people are paid so much, like soccer players. We study also economic policies, for example, a policy that decrease the firing cost. An unfortunate phenomenon is what is called gender gap. Women are typically paid less than men for the same kind of job. So we want to study why this happens and how we can change this. A final example is we also want to predict and fight crime. Examples have something in common. So we economists study how people make decisions. So we study in particular how they react to incentives. So if we try to understand their behavior and how they react to incentives, we can also design policy to increase the well-being of people. So for example, going back to the firing cost, if a policy decreases the cost of firing, then this policy has a direct effect, which is negative. In hard times, firm will find more workers. But on the other end, because it's easier to fire, in general, firms will hire more. So this is a positive indirect effect. So at the end, which effect is going to prevail? Well, this is an empirical question. Then we can study whether the negative effects are prevalent or not, and whether the policy increase or decrease value. So to do this, so we combine formal models of individual behavior, so mathematical models, with empirical work, data. So the formal models allows us to identify the key driving forces at play. And then with empirical work, we can measure the strength of this. Now, traditional economics focus on markets and trades of goods, but in modern economics, we also apply one methodology to study a variety of a problem or applications. So in this respect, our department is modern. So our faculty members work on a variety of topics, ranging from crime to migration, gender, inequalities, education. Our faculty members are mostly trained abroad. Most of us have also worked abroad, and we are part of an international community, meaning that we interact with economists around the world. We regularly attend workshops and international conferences. Now let's move to the program, to the structure of the program. The first year we focus on core courses, because with a particular emphasis on methodology. So we have the sequence of micro, macro, econometrics, and mathematics. This will expose the students to the different methodologies used in economics, to the different major fields of economics. The second year, then the students choose elective classes. Many of them are empirical, but there are also theoretical classes. Some additional features of the program, so students can obtain a double degree either with the University of Rennes in France or the University of Minho in Portugal. Of course, they can also participate in the Erasmus exchange program and spend some semester abroad, taking classes in Europe. They can also enroll in the Allievi program of the Collegio Carlo Alberto. These are non programs with scholarships. So students in this program take additional classes in economics, mathematics. Now to apply, so you can apply even before graduating, but you need an undergraduate degree by the time you enroll. So students with Italian degree can apply directly to the department websites, www.economics.unito.it. Students with a foreign degree, independently whether they're Italian or foreigner, they must apply to the university website, www.unito.it. Requirements. So we expect our students to have a solid background in economics and mathematics statistics. So our program is a quantitative program. So it is important that students have already some trained in these quantitative courses. So indicatively, we require 1/10 of total credits in economics, 1/10 in mathematics. Also, we want candidates with a good GPA, the top of the distribution, at least 90%. We give particular emphasis in classes in economics, mathematics, statistics. Of course, the program is English, so students must be fluent in English. We require at least a level B2. Now, if you satisfy most, but not all requirements, you can still apply to the program. So we may ask for an interview to obtain additional information. And we notify the applicants, especially those with an Italian degree, right after applications, typically within a couple of weeks. Private sector, our students, our alumni work in the private sector, so in terms of banks, financial institutions, consulting firms. They also work in international organizations and NGOs. Some remain in academia, so they continue with the graduate program. And in terms of occupation, here are some: data analysts, data scientists, consultants, researchers, and almost half of our alumni work or study. Further information, you can visit our website or you can email us at master.economics@unito.it.